Hi.
Hi.
Hi, 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 hi. Okay, so today we're going to talk about BLW, baby led weaning.
I was like, what? BLW?
Um, big-legged women.
Big-legged women. What? Oh my
Huh?
goodness.
What do you think?
Well,
You did
I guess
baby
you
led
could make up
weaning.
anything, huh?
Oh, totally. That's it. You did baby led weaning, right?
Well, I attempted to. I wanted to the entire time. Pregnancy, after we had him, the entire time I was for sure planning on doing that because I mean, I looked into it for so long that I was like, yeah, like that seems easier on me because he could
So
because he could
ridiculous.
feed himself. She's
Yeah,
so cute. Um, but then I realized quickly that it wasn't as relaxing and like um void of me having to do something as I
right.
thought. It
Yeah,
was honestly more that I had to
stressful.
do because anytime he gagged, which apparently is normal, like you want them to
Mhm.
gag to like, then you know that their body is, if they're
Protecting
choking,
itself.
doing the
Yep.
right thing. But I immediately was like, oh my gosh, like he's puking, like he's like choking, and I would panic and like, then I would upset him because I'm taking food out of his mouth because I'm like, what is
Yeah.
happening? So I wasn't cut out for it like I thought or hoped that I would be.
I don't think anyone is.
Um,
I think that's completely normal.
I just
I
always saw while I was looking into it, I just saw nothing but women being so relaxed and so like okay with it, but also maybe that was like not their first kid,
Right.
you
Right.
know?
No, yeah. We our well, my niece Harper, they would give her steaks and she would just gnaw on that steak like
Yeah.
nobody's business. That's what she was all about. For me, I'm not a big meat eater.
I still
I
can't
love
fathom giving him steak and he's 3 because I imagine the chewing, I don't
right.
know, like it seems like it would be hard, but maybe I'm holding him back because I'm not.
Victoria has had steak. She has had some carne asada and the girl loves it.
Yeah,
Absolutely. I'm not a big meat eater. So when it's just me
me
and her,
neither.
I don't base my meals around meat like at all.
Same. Yeah. I usually have
Mine
like
is
all beef
mine
hot
is
dogs on hand for him or something,
right.
or like chicken nuggets.
So my chicken nuggets is a definite go-to. And I like chicken nuggets, but I want them in a salad, you know?
Yeah, I want like actual breading. I don't want that like fake, you know what I
Right.
mean? Like that
Yeah.
chicken nugget breading. I want like a fried chicken breading.
Yes. Yes. So yes. I think that for us, we gave her a lot of things. We let her try it. It was very nerve-wracking. Um, it's just completely normal. Like you never know I swallow drinking water, or I choke on drinking water. I've
No,
been doing
same,
this
yeah.
for almost 39 years.
Which is exactly why he's 3 and still has never had chips and never had popcorn because I am scared.
Well, popcorn they're not supposed to have till after they're 5 because the
Yeah.
kernels can go into their lungs
Yeah, I
and
did see
cause
that.
bigger problems.
I
That is
think Google says 4 for chips as well
I mean, probably it
for
does.
the potential. It's kind of lumped in with the popcorn, just not quite the same. But
Right, especially tortilla chips. But my husband thinks that salsa and chips are a salad, and he firmly stands behind that. It is vegan and
I
all
mean, it is all
natural.
veggies all in one.
Yep,
And then he's eating a crouton.
he firmly stands behind that. That is a salad, damn it. And we have it all the time. Like it will be part of our dinner tonight because we're having tacos. So she will be having tortilla chips because we will be having tortilla chips. The best thing
Yeah.
that I can for us, it was choo choo, and then she'd go choo choo, and then she has to
See,
take
every
bites.
time we would say chew chew, he would exaggerate like fake chewing. And
Uh-huh.
then it's like he forgets the food's even in his mouth. And I'm like, buddy. Okay. Am I the problem or are you the problem?
He's
It
the
seemed like a
problem.
you problem.
I mean, it might be both, but
Oh my
it's
gosh.
fun.
While we're talking about this, though, while we're talking
Yes.
about potential choking, I have to get up and I forget what the device is called, but it's essentially like a freaking plunger.
A
But
life
for
hack,
it,
a life hack.
yes,
I have it. Mine's
yes,
on above my cabinet, right there.
mine
And
is right here.
yep,
And it
mine's right up there. Mhm.
actually came with like
A
kid
child's one.
size,
Yep. Mhm.
adult size. I want to get one for the vehicle, for even strangers, like, but that was like the only thing, not for strangers. I mean, if you're out in public,
No.
like, and something happens, you know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty
You're a
sure if you use
stranger. Let
it,
me help you.
but I'm
What?
pretty sure if you use it, I'm, I mean, check me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that that company will send you a free new one if it
If you use
was
it?
used.
Huh. I mean,
But
probably. If they are, I think their life hacks are kind of expensive, actually.
yeah, I think the one that I got was like $50. But I mean, can you really? Actually, my aunt got it for me. It was
Ours,
a wedding
yeah,
gift. She said,
yeah.
"What do you want that no one is gonna buy?" And I was like, "This is on my registry, and I know damn well no one's gonna buy it." And she's like, "I don't want to get you that. Like, I'll buy
It's
you that
eighty
and something
dollars.
else."
It's $80.
Oh, is it 80? Okay.
Yeah, and you
I
can get them
feel
on
like it's worth
Amazon.
it. Watch one video.
Totally. Oh,
There was a video of a woman
no, I
like
can't. Yeah,
I have goosebumps right now because I can't
yeah.
imagine the fear that she
So
had.
much
But
fear.
ever since I watched that video, I was like, I need one of those
Yeah. It was
because
gifted to us as well
yeah,
as soon as Victoria was born,
honestly,
which
like
is
that's
great.
gonna be everyone's gift from me for baby showers, whether it's on their registry or not. Because like
Good.
that's something you
Yeah.
don't think about.
No, no one thinks about the fact that their child's going to die. You know, that's
No,
not,
you don't think of that.
why would you want
Well,
to think of that?
I'm you as a mother, I think about worst case scenarios on everything. It's an issue,
Right.
but you don't really ever expect it to actually happen. And then
Happen.
in the
Mhm.
moment, you're gonna
Yeah.
panic. Sometimes people freeze and then like, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So baby led weaning started in the early 2000s. Um, the whole goal was to shift towards spoon-fed purees, which became popular in the 20th century, which is so bizarre to say. Um, Largely influenced by industrial sized baby food products, earlier recommended, blah, 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 starts between 3 and 4 months. Our pediatrician told us at 4 months, introduce food to her. If she wants it, she wants it. If she doesn't, let her try it, have fun.
yeah,
Don't
ours
make it a
kind of did the
thing.
same. Was kind of like, yeah, introduce it. If he's not gonna eat it, that's fine. But if
Yeah,
he eats it, great.
yeah.
He
Ours was
he
like,
ate
have fun
purees
with
right
it.
away.
Oh,
He
yeah.
loved.
Well, we made everything. So at first, Brayton was like, I want to make all of her homemade stuff, blah, blah, blah. And cooking brings my husband a lot of joy. Um, we were all about it. We did sweet potato. She had sweet potato almost every single day of her life. She loved it. She tried smashed avocado. She gave you a stupid face, like, what the fuck is this? Um, yeah, she absolutely loved it. But anytime we were eating, she wanted our food. So we had to have something
Yeah.
to give her. So
Yeah.
for me, I'm not about cooking as much. It was easier for me to have different jars because it gave me a different array of things to expose her to.
Yeah.
Um, and then I liked, simple ingredients. And for me, I'm like, hey, do I want to buy all this stuff to make it and then have to clean up my kitchen or just open up the freaking jar? Husband,
Yeah.
open up the jar. I don't find joy in all of that. That's not the
See,
same.
I do find joy in cooking, and I did plan on making my own purees as well. And honestly, I did it once, and then it just got to the point where I guess I had probably overbatched because I
Maybe.
had done it like when he first was starting
Right.
purees. So I didn't put it in the freezer. I just didn't
Oh,
think, and I wasn't
yeah,
prepared.
right.
Um, and then it
Most
just kind of got lost in the cabinet, the steamer thing and whatever. And I was like, fuck it.
mhm,
I have too much on my plate at at this point
right.
anyway. But I could see it being cost effective too. Like one little baby jar of food is like $1. And it's like if you think about it, you can buy a
Actually, it's like
whole bag
two
of
to
frozen veggies or frozen
right.
fruit for pretty damn cheap. And if you make a
Probably
whole
less.
batch,
Yeah. Yep.
but
It is but it is like you have to make sure that you are paying attention to the expiration dates or
yeah,
I mean, just so many little things that come into play. And my bigger thing was I was sick and throwing food away. I'm like, she
yeah,
hasn't even touched this. Like, this is great. I understand and I love the fact of baby led weaning. I love the fact that it does like their go-to is encourages independence, enhances motor skills, obviously,
yeah.
feeding. We had to do the double spoon. I was not fast enough for her. The girl wanted to eat. Okay. Not
Yep.
good enough for her. Promotes healthy eating habits, which is good in anybody at any given time. I have poor eating habits. My husband has poor eating habits. We try to different ways. My husband doesn't like to waste food, so he will make himself ill eating it. And I have a problem with spending money and not finishing it. So, two very different
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
and two
Well, that's
different
why it works.
lifestyles, and that's why it
He
works.
eats your leftovers that you can't finish.
And I say, no, I'm throwing it away because you're going to make yourself sick. Okay.
Yeah.
Makes mealtime easier is another thing that it brings up. Supports appetite regulation. Um, may reduce food aversions, but I mean, I feel like any kid at any given time can have picky eater
Yeah.
syndrome at
Mine has gone in like a roller coaster of whether he's a good eater or not. I say good
yeah,
eater by picky. Like at one point in time when he first started eating like actual foods, he ate everything that we handed
yeah,
him.
exactly.
Pickles,
Yep,
like any veggie,
same. Yep,
anything he loved. And now he questions like he's looking at it. Now with fruits and veggies, I know that he loves fruit. He has been eating berries since forever,
yeah,
but
same.
he's all about learning. And so
Yes,
now he just likes to like name them and like he's not,
yeah.
you know?
Um, yes. I don't know if this might help you. It might not. It might. I don't know. But I did get a monastery.
Montessori. I think,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like knives and cutting board for her to
Yes,
do. And
I
now
do want to do that.
I give her strawberries and she cuts them.
Yeah.
And she is so pumped and it gives her something to do, but she feels included. So you might want to think of that. That might help because it will be
Yeah, I
handy. And but I
honestly,
have when we made pancetta pasta the other day and we put basil in it. And the kids have basil every single time that she's ever had pasta in her life in her mouth. And she saw a piece of basil on her penne and she was staring at it and like tried to get it off, like what, like went like this with the noodle in her hand, like doing this. And I
like
didn't
there's
say any,
something on here.
yeah, I didn't say anything. And then that noodle went flying, obviously, because she's whapping it like that. She grabbed another noodle, didn't see that there was another piece of basil on the other side of the noodle and stuck it in her mouth and she was completely fine. So
Yep.
I think it's her brain trying to figure out what is this and why is it here?
Yep. If I cut up his banana in a different way,
Oh yeah,
he won't eat
you
it.
can't cut her banana at all. She wants
Oh, see,
half
if
of the
I don't
banana.
cut it, he just carries it
Oh,
around and goes, banana. And I'm like, yeah, eat it.
no,
Please eat it.
she doesn't want the peel. She just wants to. I go, here's your banana. And it's like, completely open. And she just goes rimp and takes off the tip piece. And she's like, thanks, I'm all done. I'm like, okay,
You know, I
okay.
wish though. I wish that I could just hand him a whole banana. I have to slice it up Like even this morning, I did the slices, but
Does
then
he
like,
like peanut butter?
yeah,
Try putting banana with peanut butter. He might like that.
I have.
Oh,
There's something about mixing, and I do get it because I'm the same way. I'm iffy about what I mix. I think he's learning and figuring out textures right now, and he's like, no, like he still won't do ground beef. He's never done ground beef. Like
ooh.
ground meat, he will not do.
Not even in a cheeseburger?
No, cheeseburger is hit or miss, like from McDonald's or something. He might take a bite, but he's a nugget kid.
Yeah. Victoria loves burger fries. And that's In and Out though, but that's like
Yeah.
real meat, not McDonald's meat. She's never had McDonald's. I'm afraid to open that window.
Um, yeah, I mean, he doesn't ask for it. I do it because it's cheap and easy, and like I know that he'll at least eat the apples and fries.
Yes.
Honestly, if other fast food places would do like apples with their kids' meals, like I would do it. I literally, I know their
What
apples
about
are probably,
Chick-fil-A?
I don't have a Chick-fil-A around here.
Oh, that's a bummer. Um,
I guess I could
yeah,
travel
I
a
I mean
couple
I get
cities.
it. I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. It's super hard, especially when they're trying. Right now we're always doing a power struggle. I mean, we literally have a toilet right there.
Ours is in the living room as well, but from our last conversation, I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I will put it in the living room and just like have him even look at it.
Yep.
One single time he picked it up and like literally was like just staring at it, and I was like, "That's your potty. Do you need to go potty?" And he grunted at me and threw it across the room. So
Yeah, you probably shouldn't have said anything.
I'm like, okay, I won't even speak about it. I'll just
Yeah. Yeah, just leave it there and stop
it'll
talking,
just be
Mom.
here. Yeah.
Victoria tells me that. She's like, stop talking.
I mean, it. I get it because I do honestly remember as a kid, like not being able to explain why my parents were bothering me, but it was simply
Yeah.
like I didn't want them to be talking
Yeah.
to me,
Hmm.
and I didn't understand why. Now I'm the parent and I'm getting my feelings hurt because I'm like, what is wrong with you? What did I do? Like, I am here sacrificing my life for
Oh,
you,
poor
buddy.
Shannon.
And
You
then
need to
later on, I'm
apologize to
thinking,
your
like,
mom.
I was probably I just needed to shut up and not speak, you know?
Always, yes. They also say baby-led weaning is less work for parents, but I'll tell you what, there
I
is
don't
nothing
think
more
so.
stress. Yeah, there is nothing more stressful than when
No.
you're trying to make yourself a dinner that you can have, and then you're like, what's spicy for my baby?
Well, and then you have to cut everything a certain way. Like it was way easier for me to open purees and I could
Exactly.
feed him while I eat. But if I'm cutting up his shit, I'm making sure he's chewing it properly. I literally had to have my eyes on him at every
Yep.
second.
Okay, so we're gonna go through the pros and cons real fast just because we're running out of time. We have pros are encouraging independence, improves motor skills, promotes healthy eating habits, supports appetite regulation, eases mealtime for parents, can be more enjoyable for baby. Cons, less messy meal times, choking concerns, potential nutrition gaps, slower food intake, requires patience.
I have zero of that.
Yeah, not suitable for all babies, and
Yeah.
more food waste. So everything that I was having a problem with literally is on the con list.
Yeah, and that seriously is, I mean, he's 3 and I mean, it's obviously not called baby-led weaning when he's fucking 3, he's
No,
just eating.
he's just
But
eating.
all of those are still a thing.
Still, yes,
So it's like, how
absolutely.
really do you want to do all this shit? Is really
Exactly.
how you decide, in my opinion.
Let us know what you guys think and leave it in the comments.
Yeah. I